Hi foodies, Thanksgiving leftovers, what to do? Well, we have some stuffing. You're going to want to have 3 cups of that. Chopped up leftover turkey mixed in with some turkey gravy, some red and orange or yellow chopped green pepper, some green onions, aka scallions, chopped up, and as usual down below I will link in the description box the exact recipe. We have 6 large eggs. This is not a casserole. I know what I said about casseroles. This is not. We have a 1.5 cups of milk and mayonnaise. Yes, mayonnaise. I'll get to that. But trust me, trust the process. I'm using some Parmesan cheese. You can use any kind you like. We'll get into that too. So it is a casserole dish. However, this is not a casserole. This is a strata. So you're going to want to spray your casserole dish with any type of cooking oil that you would like to use. And if you don't have 3 cups of stuffing, then I suggest like throwing together a box of stovetop or something, because this recipe is completely worth it. So if you're low on stuffing but high on turkey, it's worth the extra purchase of the stuffing. So now you just want to take your turkey that you've chopped up and added any gravy to. You don't have to have the gravy, I just think it adds a little bit of extra. But this is perfect for all of your Thanksgiving leftovers. I know a lot of people, I love turkey tetrazzini as well. A lot of people make a turkey soup. I'm not a big fan. Really not. I love chicken soup, just not turkey soup. So now I'm just sprinkling it with the peppers. Plus we didn't make a big turkey this year, so there was no carcass to make a soup out of. And I have the onions here that I'm sprinkling with it. This is a phenomenal dish right here. I forget where I found it, in a magazine years ago called Gobble Up Strata, and believe me, it will get gobbled up. So in a separate bowl, we're going to put all of our eggs, which is looking hauntingly familiar from the last video I just made. But this time, I didn't get a piece of shell in my eggs. So we're just going to mix it's the strata mix, basically. Strata is a word that basically stands for layers of bread, vegetables, meat, and it's from 1902, that word. Google is so cool. Anyway, we've got all our eggs and we're just going to beat them up, mix them up, whip them good. And then to that, we're going to add the mayonnaise. Now listen, if you hate mayonnaise, you won't care. You're not going to know. Mayonnaise is made out of oil and eggs anyway, so this is just adding extra eggy to the mayo, but all this does is it keeps the strata moist. You're not going to have a mayonnaise flavor, and it's not going to be like the consistency of mayo. Trust me, you won't even know it's in there. It's a magical ingredient that just keeps it all together yet moist, so your stuffing doesn't, I don't know, absorb all of the moisture. Now that we've mixed the milk, the mayo, and the eggs together, we're just going to salt and pepper to taste and just kind of mix all that in. You don't really need any more spice because all of your flavor is in your stuffing and in your turkey. So to that, now we're just going to pour it over everything. So is it like a quiche? Kind of. Is it like a shashuska? No, because there's no tomato in here. But it's, yes, it's like an egg. Okay, it's an egg casserole if you want to like keep it real. So I guess I did find another casserole that I find very edible. But this is delicious. So now I'm going to put it in the oven for a little bit over an hour, or until the leftovers won't make me sick. I forget what the actual temperature of that is. I think 165. But I take it out a little bit sooner, after about an hour or so, and then I add the cheese for the last few minutes. Again, I'm using leftover parm because that's just something I have, but this would be great, especially if you want to make it spicy, like a habanero jack. You could even substitute some of the peppers with jalapeno peppers, or even habanero would be delicious. But we're saving our spice factor for the sauce. So now I'm going to throw it back in the oven and let it bake a little bit longer. And there we have it. It is phenomenal, and it works so well for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So people could eat it throughout the whole day and night. It's just, and they will gobble it up because it's delicious. So, like I said, you can make it spicier, or you can do what we're gonna do and use hot sauces. We are partial to all of the Tabasco flavors, and they are coming out with new ones all the time. So that is what I use on mine, and here is the final product, what it looks like. You've got the stuffing, you've got the turkey, you've got the veggies, you've got the creaminess of the eggs with the cheese. So good, and such a great way to use your leftovers. I recommend using the cayenne garlic Tabasco, but any hot sauce on this is great. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more crazy recipes from Tiny Ass Kitchen 2.